Middleweight bout here. Claudio Ribeiro coming in at plus 190 against Roman Kopylov, sitting at minus 230. Over under 1.5 rounds, minus 165 for the over, plus 135 for the under. The Russian, who is 3-2 in his last 5, and Claudio Ribeiro, this is going to be his third UFC appearance in a pretty short time span. 4-1 in his last 5. The one loss to Abdul Razak Al Hassan. He got TKO'd in the second round. Last time out was against Joseph Holmes, and he got a dub. But Joseph Holmes, I believe he got cut. If he hasn't, he eventually will be. But yeah, just not the best opponent there. The win on the Contender Series was like just a nasty left hook that got him out of there. But coming into this one against Kopylov, pretty solid kickboxer. I would think a lot more clean with the hands. Could even mix in a takedown. I doubt it because I just think he's going to be a lot sharper with the hands. Looked really good his last time out against Punahele Soriano as an underdog.
Looked really good.
Second round TKO. It's probably why you see this price at minus 230. Ribero's live for a knockout, but I just don't think he's going to be clean enough with the striking that he's going to be able to land it. So I'm going to go with Kopylov just based off of technique, cardio, and just durability too. What do you think?
Yeah, I think if Ribeiro is going to win the fight, it's got to be early, I would think. I think he's going to fade as the fight goes on. And if he does want to win this fight, I think he's got to kind of fight him like he did in his last fight against Joseph Holmes, land some shots and then kind of engage in the clinch and maybe just kind of wear Roman Kopylov down, because Kopylov at space is super underrated in my opinion. Like, his kickboxing is very, very sharp. I mean, we saw it against Alessio De Chirico. I know that was his last fight in the UFC. But he knocked him out in the third round and just pieced him up the whole fight. Same thing with Soriano. Like you said, Soriano was a pretty decent-sized favorite going into that fight. And Roman Kopylov landed a takedown, outstruck him like double up into the point he knocked him out. And just looked really good, in my opinion. Showed that he's a pretty well-rounded mixed martial artist. Now, with Claudio Ribeiro, I mean, he is an imposing figure. Like, you look at him, the dude's massive. He's super strong. I know we saw the knockout on Contender Series, but to be able to catch a guy like Roman Kopylov with that type of shots, just kind of low percentage, like little to none. I don't think he has a chance to land that type of wild, big left hook. And if he does start swinging like that, I see Roman just kind of countering him and that playing into his advantage. So, yeah, I got to stick with Roman Kopylov here. I think it's a little parlay piece. I just don't see where Claudio is going to be much, much better than Roman here at all.
Yeah, I think even with the elevation too, like Ribeiro doesn't have great cardio to begin with. Kopylov, like, he's super explosive. That's what Ribeiro does. Going to whip hard leg kicks early. And like you said, if he wins, I think it's got to be in the first round, maybe early second round. But the longer the fight goes, I think Kopylov, he's got much better technique. What does better technique do for you? It helps you preserve energy. And you're going to need that fighting in Salt Lake City, and especially in a fight like this. I think he takes over late. Could find a late finish, round 2 or 3. But either way, I think he just pieces him up. Got to go with him.